Hello everybody, this is Purge bringing you a pro level replay. This is going to be between Navi and OK.Nirvana.int. If you haven't seen the updates lately, Dota2.com finally got updated and it is with official news of their awesome tournament that's going to be in gamescom in Germany. It's going to be ridiculous. It has a $1 million prize for the winner. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's like obscene. I mean, that's like the biggest gaming prize ever, and it's only one tournament. Which is kind of silly considering, I mean, it's awesome, but it's silly in a ridiculous way. Excuse me. Where all of these tournaments are like $2,000-$3,000, and all of a sudden it's like 1 million, bam. And I watched this gaming talk show last night with DJ Wheat and two other guys, and they basically talked with Kuroki and with Toby-Wan Kenobi, who's the primary Dota caster. If you're not familiar with him, you probably should be. He's the biggest Dota caster currently. And they talked with him, and they basically said that Kuroki thinks that a Chinese team is going to win, which is kind of interesting. There's about 16 pro teams invited, and he said that the Chinese are comparatively the same as the Koreans in StarCraft 2. I do know that they practice way harder than the Europeans. A lot of the Europeans still have jobs and things like that are non-Dota related. So Dota really isn't their number one priority, though I think they're very good players. Kuroki said that their individual skill is better and their general teamwork is better as well. So I don't know, maybe we'll see. I would love to see a non-Chinese team win. Hopefully it's not similar to the StarCraft 2 scene where the Koreans just dominate everything nonstop, but it'll be fun to watch. Both of these teams are in the tournament, so I think for the next couple weeks, as I cast more games, I will be primarily just showing teams that are going to be at the tournament. So hopefully you can get a fan favorite and watch that with me at Gamescom. I actually have a friend who's going to be there. I talked to him about it yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, this is in Cologne? I'm going to be in Cologne that weekend." And I was just like, "Fuck you, dude, man." It'd be so awesome to just be casually in the same city, even though he lives in Canada. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be in Cologne that weekend." What a bastard. Am I right? I was thinking about going. I have a decent amount of money right now, and I was like, should I go? And I was like, nah. I have like some wedding to go to right before that. Otherwise, I would more consider it. But I'll definitely go to more cons in the future as things continue. That's for sure. Because basically right now, I don't have tons of spending money, and it's not like my YouTube channel's huge yet. So once it gets a little bit bigger, I'll probably start traveling and doing cool stuff like that. So I assume I'll get tournament offers here and there, maybe little stuff at first, but I don't know. I think I think I'm pretty set generally. As long as I keep doing my casting and I keep doing a pretty good job, I think I'm going to be doing okay. So hopefully everything explodes in the next couple months. I did get free uploading of maximum size of videos, and holy shit, that took forever because apparently my last video I just uploaded 48 minutes. That was 5.2 gigabytes. That's how big that video is. Like that takes me like 4 hours to upload. I have like a 2 megabyte per second upload. We're gonna double that in a couple weeks, and then I can upload that twice as fast, and then it's just gonna come down to rendering. So computer news. I know everybody keeps asking me like, hey, do you get your computer back yet? Like, I can't wait for your computer to get back. Well, hot damn, they finally shipped it last night. So I ordered this thing on June 20th. It was sitting in their warehouse, or like wherever the hell their place is in California. It was there like July 12th or something. That's a random figure. Like seriously, it's been like they've had it at their warehouse for like 3 weeks, and they're just now shipping it back. Like, they're giving me free 3-day shipping and an upgraded video card, but that's about it. So it's like, I'm gonna give them a 1 star and just tell them I'm never gonna buy from them again because that shit's ridiculous. And yeah, that's Cyber Power PC on Newegg. Do not purchase from them. I purchased on Newegg, and they screwed me over really bad. The customer service isn't super good, and their turnaround was obscenely horrible. Oh my god. Like, lost so much opportunity. It sucks. So anyways, that'll be back on Tuesday. UPS says it'll be here on Tuesday. So Tuesday next week, I have to re-download all of the programs that I re-downloaded the first time before the computer crashed, and that'll take like 3 hours to do all the installation stuff. But after that, I can finally be back up to full speed. And other computer news, I bought a second monitor. Hell yeah, $109. Totally worth it. Free shipping. So now I have 2 monitors. The only downside is my video card can't send video to my PVR, which is my recording device, and a second monitor. So I have to choose between 2 things. I can get 1 monitor in the recorder, or I can get 2 monitors. So that's the only downside. If I was playing casually, I wouldn't be able to record while double monitoring it. So I'm hoping the upgraded video card they give me lets me do more than 2, but I'd be kind of surprised because I don't think it's going to be that expensive of a video card. And at the least, it should have dual monitor support. Hopefully the plugs will work out nice because this new monitor doesn't have HDMI support, so I think it'll be okay though. So the last one could have covered that. So, Dota. This is Farm for Fame. I think one of the loser brackets, something like that. But it should be a really good game. Navi is one of the best European teams. Out of all of the European teams, Navi and MOM have the best chance of winning the $1 million, and I know they're busting their ass right now playing Dota 2. They have beta keys, of course, and so yeah, they're just busting their asses right now, trying to work everything out. And I would love to see them win over some Chinese teams. I just stared at the replay section for a while trying to find a Chinese replay, but there's like a bunch of drama going on with teams breaking up and stuff like that. So LGD and eHome I know are some of the best Chinese teams, but LGD just broke up apparently, and I think CCM or someone else got rebranded. They got purchased by some other company, something like that. So kind of interesting. So yeah, I would have casted a Chinese game for you guys, but I also noticed that they're also patches behind. They're at like 6.72C instead of 6.72F, and sure, that wasn't a long time ago because most of that was just bug fixes, crap like that. But I still kind of wanted to be up to date on everything, and this one looked like pretty cool picks and bans. So sorry about all that random stuff. I hope you didn't want me to analyze picks and bans for you, but that's all the updates for me. Sorry I didn't post anything for like 2.5 weeks. I know that's ridiculous, but like, I don't know, I was really busy with stuff, and I didn't really feel like dicking around with all this. I was like more concerned about being like, oh well, my computer's gonna arrive in like 5 days. Like, I could just wait till then. And then it was like 5 days later, and I was like, oh well, I can just wait for my computer to arrive in 5 days. And then it was like another 5 days later, and that's basically what happened. That's why it took so long for me to upload stuff. But whatever, I waited it out, and then I got unlimited uploads. I'm not a partner yet by any means, so no, not even close to ads. I'm like not even vaguely close to ads, I don't believe. And it's way too early for me to start ad revenue anyways, because then, I mean, at this point I'm trying to build the viewer base, and people are going to be pissed off as hell if I only have like 1,000 views on my videos, which I'm not even close to yet, and there's ads, so, you know, I gotta wait a while, by all means. And besides, I'm not concerned about money at this point. I'm trying to build everything up. So, let's play some Dota. First round bans. Weaver, Ancient Apparition, and Spectre. Spectre moving into a first round preference for some of these top European teams. He does make it to second round. I don't know. I mean, they know Dota way better than I do. Not that I'm a bad player in terms of pubs, but they hate Spectre enough to throw him in the second round. And at the very least, I bet you what's happening is they do like those semi-push strategies, and what's probably happening is that they make it to late game, and then the Spectre ends up beating them. So they're probably a lot more comfortable fighting a lot of other carries, not including Nirvana Weaver, of course. He's been on the ban pool for quite a while now. And for OK.Nirvana.int, they're going to be banning Furion, the Broodmother, and that Omni Knight. I did see, no, that was MYM who played Broodmother in some game I watched, but Furion and Broodmother have been kind of popular lately. I like how Broodmother came back. He like barely changed. Everybody was like, oh my fucking god, nerf. But it was like, yeah, he can't rape towers, but he's still just as good at laning, and his web is better, so it's like, what are you guys talking about? I don't know. So I'm glad that he's, in an I told you so way, I'm glad that he's back, basically. So, Omni Knight also being banned. He is being kind of popularized as solo mid. That's pretty cool. And first round bans, OK.Nirvana.int was able to pick up an Invoker because they did favor that Spectre ban instead. So definitely going to see a really cool game. I haven't seen an Invoker in a while, so hopefully, so is of course a highly rated replay. I'm not going to pick you guys a shit replay. That's not going to happen pretty much. And they're going to pick up a Clockwork and a Venomancer, both very powerful heroes all over the place. And for the Sentinel team, we have the Windrunner, that Rexar, and that Lich. So second round bans going down. Doombringer, Enchantress being banned, which is a really solid deal. A really good plan against Navi. I know they love picking up Enchantress. They do like that semi-push capability. And Enchantress surely grants that, and definitely, I mean, Enchantress is just a really strong hero if you play her correctly. We can go over some players quick. I don't think I've casted OK.Nirvana.int very often, but I know I've watched replays of them. They do have PowerNet. PowerNet's on OK.Nirvana.int. He's like super good carry. He is actually American, and this is the semi-American team that's actually going. PowerNet is American. Fear is American. I think Universe might be. I'm not seeing him here. he might be one of these players, but you know, they always love switching their names. I've seen 1437 before. And some of these players actually play on the Dota Cash tournaments, so if you're watching me from Dota Cash here, they do actually play in the Dota Cash tournaments. Like, honestly, like I've seen Universe at Pro Pub Nights before on Thursdays. They show up and they play in the games. It's like, these are top tier Dota players. It's awesome. I almost said Halo, I don't know why. These are top tier players, and they play in Dota Cash, which is awesome. So yeah, hopefully they can do really well in the tournament. I don't expect them to beat MYM or Navi though, because they're just all around better team. So final second round bans, they're gonna ban even a Chen. Like, look at this, the Chen ban. They're like, I do not want to touch Navi using those heroes because I know they're just gonna push our ass stuff and they're gonna own us. So they are super solid players, and their organization is great. Plus they have Puppy now, and Puppy's a really, really good player as well. Visage being banned for that last ban, looking for a, I guess they're scared of a strong tri-lane, which is kind of interesting. And Nirvana really running out of time here. Gonna pick up a Vengeful Spirit, really solid tri-lane hero, lots of good roaming potential. Probably gonna see a Venomancer and a Vengeful Spirit doing some roaming here with that Clockwork Soul, and obviously they're gonna have an Invoker mid. So we'll see who their last pick is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a carry, if they're gonna be going for more of a semi-push strategy. I kind of expect them to be doing a carry though, because PowerNet is quite the accomplished carry. I casted them very early in the in my casting career, and it was some world championship thing where it was like Americans, and they ended up winning, which is awesome. PowerNet was there, Fear was there, Demon was there, he's on MYM, and he's American also, and who else is there? Some other people I don't remember, unfortunately, but I know it was Fear, PowerNet, Demon, plus some others. But I mean, they just rocked it. Like, they had a lot of really, really good players. PowerNet absolutely rocked the whole tournament with his Morphling. It was really, really cool. He had so many cool games, like against the Clockwork, where he was like creep blocking him with the Replicate and just auto attacked him down. It was so sexy. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. And Navi taking their sweet time in their second round. They're still trying to figure out where they want to go with this team setup. I do like the Rexar pick. It's really, really good disable, ganking, get a blink dagger on him. You can just bam, initiate, stun. Anybody is slightly out of position, you're there. And they're going to pick up a Priest of the Moon to do some stun follow-up. I think that's pretty smart. Once you get that Rexar stun, you've got 3.5 seconds approximately to land that arrow. And looks like OK.Nirvana.int is going to pick up that Chaos Knight. So Chaos Knight has been seeing some popularity lately for his semi-carry into carry playstyle. The only downside is he is a melee hero, but I mean, he has roaming potential and stuff like that. And I mean, what more powerful of a tri-lane hero? I mean, most tri-lane carries, what do they add? They add like maybe nuke potential from like a Morphling. They can add some damage from like an anti-mage. I mean, Alchemist can stun, but usually he's kind of more of a solo than a tri-lane hero. But Chaos Knight, dude, he can drop that stun level 1 and level 4 stun. I mean, it's 2 to 4 seconds. That's a 3-second stun. That's pretty good for a carry. Most carries don't have a stun. Most carries don't, by all means, because then they'd be way more powerful. Because then, you know, they'd have much more early game potential, and then that would carry into late game, and it's kind of a balance issue. So that's why Ice Frog rules. Ice Frog is so awesome. If you don't know that, Ice Frog is sweet. People keep like talking shit about him whenever I watch like streams, and people start talking about Dota. People are like, Ice Frog sucks, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Fucking idiots, pretty much. And the last pick for Navi is gonna be Tauren Chieftain. So we'll go over the players here. Alright, art style is going to be playing Lich. He is there, the Navi team captain. I did see Xboxed 113. He played in on their team for this tournament. I think I'm not sure who they're missing. Yeah, they're missing one of their regular players. He's just going to be a stand-in. Dendy's going to be playing the Windrunner. Dendy is a fantastic player. Light of Heaven is their pickup from Moscow 5. Moscow 5 lost Light of Heaven, and he got picked up by Navi. And did I cover everyone? Did I cover everyone? Puppy is playing the Earthshaker. Usually we see him in more of a super support role, but there's not really any super support heroes on this team, except for like the Lich. The Lich Earthshaker is pretty much it. Really interesting ward spot. They did not want this side pull to be coming from over here, and this is going to cover them from any gank protection. Will give them gank protection. For the Scourge team, 1437 will be playing that Venomancer. Fear is going to be playing the Vengeful Spirit. Easy, Computer Easy is going to be playing this Invoker. I love this item build. 6, interesting. Usually I see like a gauntlet or something instead. Oh, I see. Oh, that's really cool. You get more regen this way. If you go like a gauntlet in this spot, then you only get 1 tango. But if you switch it out for an Ironwood branch, then you get 2 tangos. I'll have to do this in the future. For some reason, I didn't think about this before. This is great. The only downside is you're a little bit farther away from a bracer or whatever, but it's a lot safer, so I think that's cool. And Clockwork's going to be played by Control X and Control V. Not sure who that player is on the regular team. PowerNet's going to be playing their carry, Chaos Knight, of course, and he's going to be doing pretty great. Pretty standard item builds. Doesn't really have a lot of plus HP, only 568 HP, but he will have a fast Basilius. And that's pretty important because Chaos Knight needs that mana to own. Earthshaker roaming top, going to pick up a haste rune here. Might try to get a first blood. Yep, he's going to be trying to get a first blood here on the mid lane, or he's just going to use it to sprint all the way down. Yeah, I don't even think he's going to bother. No point to waste the mana. There's no chance that they're going to get a kill basically on this Invoker. And yeah, he's just booking it. Lich versus the Clockwork. First rocket drops down, but yeah, he's going to have to be careful because Clockwork does have that South Shield and he has a little bit more HP, so. Lich is nice starting build, plus 5 stats, lots of regen, that'll keep him fairly safe. And it looks like Earthshaker actually found the Venomancer in the jungle here. He's taking a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, wow, one more auto attack and he's going to go down. Skilling Leap on the Priest of the Moon to try to take him off, but the salve is popped. He doesn't really have anywhere to run. He's going to kill these trees and run through. Just enough damage to get that first build there. X-blocked. 113 on that Priest of the Moon is going to pick up the Venomancer. Not really much he could do at that point when he was running that far into the jungle, so. Especially away from his teammate, you know. That's the way he had to run, unfortunately. And he got picked off, first blood.
Fierce forces are under attack.
Alright, back in the mid lane. Windrunner doing pretty good against that Invoker. I wish we could see CS up here, but we can't. Quite annoying. I have to pull this up. So that mid lane, Dendi has 3 CS, 4 denies. The Invoker 3 and 5, pretty even. Getting up a flying courier here. Let's doing an okay job against Clockwork. He won't actually start doing good damage till about now. Once he starts getting good Frost Novas, we'll probably see them in just a second. I don't know if he'll use them for CSing or for just harassing, but he's gonna have a pretty easy time laning here. Windrunner being kind of aggressive here. Invoker is just such a pain in the ass to play against, honestly. Cold Snap, plus he has permanent regen just from his little orb things. It looks like he's getting, yeah, he just has level 1 Quas here. But each Quas orb, that's 1 mana, or 1 HP per second regen. And you gotta fight that plus Tangos. I don't know what build he's gonna go. Probably, he's either gonna go to, looks like he's going to Wex build. Possibly his agility is pretty high, so I think he's going Wex here. Initiation on the Earthshaker, nice blink just in time to try to take him down, but yeah, they're taking a lot of AoE damage now. Earthshaker's still pretty low, but I think they should back up. Yep, Vengeful Spirit, booking it through the trees, really nice Tango use, definitely flustered their team a little bit. Priest of the Moon ready to try, nice arrow gonna land on the Venge, stun going down, he's gonna survive. Here come the axes, and they get the second blood, sorry. Really nice play there by Navi. That was really great. Wow, really good organization. Axes dropped down. I haven't even talked about the fact that we have a frickin' Beastmaster leading here. That's really weird. And wow, PowerNet being a little too aggressive here and almost getting picked off as well. So double kill for Light of Heaven. Somehow he caught up to that Venomancer, even though he didn't have boots. He was just close enough. It was really close. And that, once again, that Basilius on the Beastmaster is going to give him some mana. And we have, yep, Chaos Knights is done as well. Looks like Toby-1 Kenobi did cast this game. Though I don't see him in here. He must be the WTB one. Yeah, something like that. Not quite sure how that works. Yeah, Cold Snap once again going down on the Windrunner, but he pops the Windrunner ability to keep his HP up. Going for a bottle in this game, kind of interesting. And another initiation going down. The arrow lands on the Venomancer. He's still level 1, really not doing very good. Taking quite a bit of damage here, a little bit more than he needs to. OK.Nirvana.int falling a little bit here. Not laning as well as their opponents. So Priest of the Moon already got boots. Probably going to turn those into phase very shortly. Clockwork roaming over to pick up a rune, but it looks like Windrunner is going to try to beat him to it. It is bot lane though, so Earthshaker is going to spot that until the Windrunner comes and hopefully picks that up. I do enjoy getting a bottle on Windrunner. Unfortunately, the Scourge team did swing by, so Earthshaker had to pick that up, unfortunately. Not able to bottle that for the Windrunner. That's what happens when you have good organization. In pub games, yeah, sure. I mean, you can go top lane and be like, oh, there's no rune, and then you walk all the way bottom, and you're like, oh, rune, nice. But in organized games, it's not going to happen because that's a huge advantage. I mean, if you can stop your opponents from bottling runes, that's a huge heal. That's a possibility of getting a kill with that utility from whatever you're using there. Still harassing this Clockwork gun. He's out of regen now, so he's just sitting on a wand, and that's South Shield. It's going to be a lot more difficult for him to stay alive in this lane. Bot lane, a little bit of action. First stun going down on the Venomancer. Arrow actually misses. Stun going down on the Beastmaster, and then nice Gale follow-up from that Venomancer. They're going to try to get a kill on him. It's so close. One more auto attack and they're going to get him. There we go. First kill for PowerNet there, but the Venomancer did go down to that Priest of the Moon, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Nice slow going down with this Quillbeast. He's going to die for sure. No way he's going to survive that. Nice play by Navi. I do really like this Beastmaster in the lane thing. It's pretty sweet. I mean, you get this, especially in the long lane here. If you can start a battle here-ish, or even like where they started it here, you have that Quillbeast to slow them all the way back to this position. So that's a really cool plan. You usually see Beastmaster solos, but this game they're just going for really, really strong lane. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, they pretty much are focused on the Earthshaker with the follow-up stuff and the Priest of the Moon, and then slow and nuke from the Beastmaster. So yeah, they'll almost always see Beastmaster solo, but not this game. And I think it's pretty safe to say that Windrunner is getting outlaned by that Invoker. So oh, he's even going to still be trying to go for the kill here. He's going to spot him here, pop the Windrun ability, not going to be hit. Nice Tornado, going to disable the Windrun. A few more auto attacks just go down. And it looks like he will be going Wex Boss, which means he's going to be looking for Tornado EMP combos. Once again, the bottle healing him up there. And here comes the Rexar. Stun any second now is even, no, he's not even level 6. So fortunately for them, misplayed gank there. Rexar swinging mid. And a lot of stuff going. Nice. Chaos Knight picks up an illusion ring. This perfectly works out with his reality rift. He will actually be able to use his illusions. It's like the best illusion. Or it's like the only hero that illusion is actually good for. Here's the stun. 3-second stun. Really lucky. Here are the illusions wailing on him. He is completely trapped in by all of these dudes. This is rough. Yeah, there's no way that he's going to make it out. There we go. Last hit by that nice little illusion there. Last hit going down. PowerNet's going to pick up a kill. This is his second kill, though he has died at least once. A little bit of pressure going on that Clockwork Goblet. More nukes happening. Lich is going to have such easy time. Look how far he is towards his mech right now. That's pretty fantastic. If we look at his current gold, 653. He's only about 150 plus 100 is 250. 450 gold away from his mechanism. That's going to make a huge contribution to the game. Once he actually has that, those early team fights are going to be ridiculous. Yeah, Clockwork really not doing very good here, just picking up level 6. Wants to pick up a little bit more CS. Another nuke going down. Clockwork is really low on HP. He might have to go back and heal or bring himself some salves. We'll see what the courier actually ends up doing. It looks like it just brought him. Oh, it's a bot. He's bottle crowing. That's what's going on. Pretty nice moves there. Yep, Priest of the Moon picking up those phase boots for big last hitting damage. I like the wand pick up early, gives her a little bit of HP because she is pretty low on HP. The Hawk is scouting, but not going to spot any runes. I like the skill build that the Beastmaster went. Wherever he is, he's down here. He picked up a 2 levels. Alright, you know what? He's level 4. I can't comment on that. I was going to say it's cool how he just got 2 levels of the Beast. That way he had the slow, but was focusing on axes for that tri-lane contribution, but he's only level 4, so not a big deal. Picking up those CSs, and here comes the gank on the top lane. Vengeful Smear going to be coming in for the stun. Lich knows what's going on. He's going to be looking for a Chain Frost. Here it comes. He's going to probably Chain Frost. No, he might just save it. Yeah, he just didn't want to bother going for it. I think oh, actually, he was on cooldown there. Nice. He did use it against that Clockwork, so as soon as he was cogged in there, that was the end of that. So nice play by Fear there, nice gank there. That is really important to do when you're laning against when you have a Clockwork being laned against as a strong hero, because he's not going to be able to get kills, and he is pretty weak generally. I mean, he's not a weak hero, but he's not the best laner. He's a safe laner. He's not an offensive laner. That's the thing. So if you can get good roams off with him, all of a sudden the Clockwork gets a lot of experience and some gold, and that's going to help out a lot. It's going to give you an advantage against your lane partner, and that makes a huge difference when trying to get those kills, or trying to win your lane even. Not to mention, Venge got like 2 levels out of this. I mean, I'm sure there was a little CSing here, but that's 2 levels for that Vengeful Spirit getting picked up, killing the highest level hero in the game. And Windrunner looks like he's doing much better now. Or Dendy doing much better in this lane finally. Gonna even pick up lots of denies. There we go, Phase Boots on the Invoker. Phase Boots is the way to go if you go Wex build. You want to balance out your damage and your attack speed. So if you're going Wex, you want to pick up a Phase Boots. You enhance the Phase Boots damage with your attack speed. If you're going Extort build, I think Treads is a better option. Then you give attack speed to your bonus damage from Extort. And if we look at some CS, it's 5-3 currently in Navi's favor. We do have that mech finished on that Lich. 52 CS on the Lich. It's 9 minutes in. That's ridiculously good CS. 40 on Dendy playing that Windrunner. We have 36 on that Priest. Not as good as some of those other lanes. I love the double Wraith Band with that wand. He's going to have so much less hitting power. 19 on the Chaos Knight, nothing worth talking about at all. I mean, the CS-wise, yeah, OK.Nirvana.int is getting screwed big time. 33 on that Invoker, and 27 on the Clockwork. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like, Vino is nothing. 0 last hits at all.
A town is
It's not playing super solid. Double damage on that Chaos Knight, but he is a little under-farmed compared to some of these other heroes. He's got plus 45 frickin' damage right now. That is absolutely huge when you're fighting a few squishy heroes, especially the Vengeful Spirit and the Venomancer. I mean, they don't have a lot of HP. If you're doing plus 60 or plus 45 already, that's crazy good. I mean, that's awesome. I love that starting build. Wow, big team fight going on top. Chain Frost jumping all around. Hitting quite a few heroes here. Possibly going to get the Clockwork. Clockwork goes down. Arcel still alive. Is he going to survive? Nope, he's going to go down. Not able to pop his wand or his mech, probably both on cooldown at that point. Then he does get the pick off on that Clockwork, and it looks like that's going to be the disengage. Earthshaker arriving just a little bit too late. I don't believe he's here to get a stun off. And Beastmaster is swinging mid. Going to pick up some CS while his teammates are away, and that's the problem with that. Tri-lane Beastmaster is going to get his ult so much later. Still more harassment going down on the Chaos Knight. Just got to be a little careful because they could get him in a little bit of trouble. As long as he's overly aggressive, I think he's going to be okay here. Windrunner pressuring top lane with that Earthshaker.
A player's forces are under
Really not sitting on good items at all. Rocket gonna land down, not actually hitting anybody. Dendi has 2k gold. What the hell is he rushing? I'm really interested to see what he's going for here. Maybe he's gonna go uber fast sheep. It's possible. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think uber fast sheep is the best option, is what he's going for. I don't know what else he'd be getting, honestly. I think they did spot that Lich there with that Tornado. So gonna back that up. I think I just heard the bird die.
Forces are under attack.
And now Clockwork swinging mid here. Gonna be picking up some CS finally. Finally getting what he deserves. He just pops level 8. He's gonna be able to do some nice ganking in a little bit here. And Priest of the Moon pretty much just free from bottom. He's not gonna have any trouble getting last hits. Gonna control the creep wave and keep it nice and close to his tower. And Lich gank coming on. Here's the cold snap. Here's the stun. 2-second stun from the Chaos Knight. Here's the second stun. Nothing he can do. He's gonna go down. Once again, nice gank. Do we have any wards up? We have a Sentinel ward down here, but that's it. I mean, he's getting ganked solid. 6-5 right now. 0-3 and 1 on Arcel. He's got good items, but yeah, not a lot he can do there to survive that. Maybe pop his mech, but I don't think it was gonna make a big difference. Tower taking a lot of damage here. 3-man pressure with that Chaos Knight, that Invoker, and that Vengeful Spirit. And the mid-line Clockwork's still here. He does have that double damage. Windrunner going really fast Force Staff. I see. Yeah, that makes really good sense. Going for really fast Force Staff. Doesn't matter they have a Clockwork anymore. Now that he has such fast Force Staff, when that first team fight happens, if the Earthshaker gets stuck in there, that's the main thing. You want to make sure the Earthshaker doesn't get stuck in there. If Earthshaker gets stuck, or the Windrunner gets stuck, bam, Force Staff him out. Plus it gives you good mana pool and some pretty good damage. Now Windrunner's going to be a little low on HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
And also, I mean, he doesn't have phase boots yet, but I mean, there's 20 damage right here from the Force Staff, so that'll make up for it a little bit. And undoubtedly, he'll be going for like Force Staff next, or excuse me, phase boots next. And the main reason he's not going for mech is because we already have it from the Lich, so that's kind of cool. You can open up lots of possibilities. Let the Lich pick up a Lich and a Windrunner, or somebody who ends up getting like double, you know, like let's say Pugna, for example, almost always gets mech. Windrunner almost always gets mech. Lich almost always gets mech. Pick up 2 of those, get a really fast Force Staff if you're fighting against Clockwork, and that's going to make a big difference in team points. So here comes the fight. Chaos Knight, here's the initial stun. He Chaos Rifts himself in, but wow, really unfortunate for Chaos Knight there. Rifts right into the Rexar stun. EMP going down a little late though. I mean, all the heroes have casted their stuff at this point. We're going to try to kill his Venomancer. Not much he can do there. Backs himself into the corner. Kill going down for art style on that Lich. It's 10-5. Yeah, it's kind of a really unfortunate team fight initiation by Barnett there. I don't know why we didn't see an EMP tornado. Instead, we saw like some cold snap, and then they're better players than me. I should stop talking shit. But I don't know. It was a little weird. I mean, they're all pretty grouped up. They knew who was there. If you drop that EMP right away, it could really make a huge difference, honestly. Drain everybody's mana by like 200, 300. And especially on like Beastmaster, look at this. He doesn't even have a wand or anything. Once his mana's drained, he can't cast anymore, and that could have been, I mean, he would have been like, okay, I can cast one spell, I can cast Roar, I can cast the Axis. That's pretty much what his option would have been. And Lich might not have been able to do two Frost Novas. He would have been like, okay, I can only do my ult and one Frost Nova, and I might not be able to mech then. You know, stuff like that. It makes a big difference if you can land that good EMP Tornado. But instead, he dropped that Cold Snap right off the bat, and he did the Tornado and the EMP. But at that point, everybody had casted, so you really got to cast before everything starts. Windrunner doing an offensive force staff. But it is so hard to force staff your teammates and have them react accordingly, especially if you're not communicating. Well, even if you're communicating, it's not easy at all. I like the Django pickup by the Lich here. He's got +5 stats from the mechanism, +9 from that Django there. He's got +15 to all stats. That's fantastic. He's pretty tanky already. He's really fast. He has the heals. He has the mana pool. The Priest of the Moon going to be going for a possible Manta next. That would be pretty great, I think. Boots of Elven Skin undoubtedly going to turn into a Yasha. Beastmaster a little forward here, but not a big deal. We have virtually like no wards on the map here. Yeah, there's seriously 0 wards on the map. We just have some illusions. Does he pick up the rune? Nope, he's not going to. Clockwork's going to be picking that up. Nice. Nice little win there for OK.Nirvana.int. Plague Ward's doing some harass. Here comes the Tornado, but no EMP going down. He's trying to save his mana here. Bottle being picked up by the Crow. Going to head back, doing a little bit of bottle crowing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's see. The Chaos Knight really not that farmed at all. The Power Treads, Basilius with a wand, like, that's nothing too fantastic. If we look at the CS, he's only at 28. That's really not looking good for OK.Nirvana.int. He has not had easy lane. The lane he was fighting was pretty good. Here's the EMP Tornado. Goes down, loses him a couple mana there, about 300 mana, but then nice stun from the Vengeful Spirit's going to follow that up, and nice pick off there. He was being way too aggressive, art style was. Looking for a good initiation, but wasn't going to happen. Venomancer's still level 5 there. He needs to hit level 6. It's kind of ridiculous, by all means. He needs to have his egg in it, or his ult. Nice stun going down from the Invoker. Here come all of the little nukes here, just do some damage to him. And now he's going to be a lot more damage when the actual team fight happens. Block off? Nope, not going to happen. Nice arrow, but not. A little bit led up. Stun going down, and Tornado as well, doing some nice damage all over the place. A lot of really low HP heroes. Here comes the Initiate from the Clockwork. He didn't bother cogging there because he knew he was going to leap out. So nice play by him, but unfortunately, I think he was looking for a little bit more of a squishy target. Now he's taking a little bit of damage from the tower and a couple creeps here. Wow, nice pick off by Dendi. Venomancer's so low on HP, he doesn't have any items, and he's not even level 6. Power shot taking him out there. They drastically need the Lich TP in here and heal everybody up. He's just healing up right now, I think. No, he's just trying to figure out what he wants to do, I guess. Looks like he's actually going to TP top lane. He's going to go towards that farming CK, who has gotten quite a few levels while he's been up here. Priest of the Moon TPing out, back to heal. And the Scourge team also going back to heal as well. Vengeful Spirit's been playing a pretty good game, I think. The Venomancer hasn't done very good. I think that's their weak link right now. He's not had a very good game in lane. He has died quite a bit, so that's part of the reason that he's underfarmed, but a little bit of pulling from the Chaos Knight. This is actually wise to do late game. So much easier to pull in the top lane than the bottom lane. It's not even fair sometimes, I swear. But,
a player's
yeah.
forces are under attack.
Windrunner picking up an Invis-Rune. Does have treads now, very interesting. It's not common at all that you see treads on a Windrunner. Almost everybody goes for phase. It's a little anti-synergistic because phase boots bonuses your focus fire damage more, but treads are nice because they give you that mana pool, so I don't know, it's hard to say what's necessarily better. Looks like a Scourge ward dropping down here. I mean, Sentinel hasn't even warded in quite a while, which is quite peculiar. Earthshaker hasn't done it. I don't know if he just doesn't have the cash. 750 here, he's probably saving up for Arcane, is what he really needs. Windrunner sitting here with an Invis-Rune, just spotting the high ground in case they want to initiate on somebody. And the Scourge team is hiding in the jungle. Bench is just sitting on almost treads with the wand. Gonna scout down here a little bit, see if anybody's coming. Rocket rolling in. Also not gonna hit anybody. And currently the Venomancer is just picking up level 6. Oh my god, he still doesn't have level 6. It's like 19.5 minutes into the game. Apparently there's stuff going on bot lane. Lots of picking, rocket landing down on these heroes. Yasha on the Priest of the Moon, he's doing pretty good damage, plus 61. Nice arrow, I like that. Just checking to see if anybody's trying to deny. And now we have a team fight going on. Maybe Clockwork initiate on the Lich here. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. I didn't even see if he popped him back. Now he's gone on the Windrunner immediately afterwards, but I think he might want to back up here. Does not get shackled, but Earthshaker's going to be along the way in just a second. Taking a little bit of damage. Nice cold snap going down. I think there was a cold snap, or EMP dropping down for sure. Tornado, but it actually misses the Windrunner, but nice rocket comes in, picks off that Windrunner. Nice play by OK.Nirvana.int. It's 11A right now. But in the meantime, they've just been pushing towers, picking up the first tower, going for the second tower. Gonna clear that creep wave with those axes and that Starfall, and just a little bit of auto attack in here. Hopefully they can pick up the tower. Firenet does pick the tower on the top lane while this is going on. There we go. Last hit for that Priest of the Moon. Wow, what a leap.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Invoker force staffing himself up, trying to delay these heroes, but not going to happen. Tornado does actually miss. Firenet TP's to the bot lane. He's down 2k gold here. Not quite sure what he's going to pick up. And I keep hearing the birds die. It's probably them timing out, that's all. Priest of the Moon has no TP scroll currently. Clockwork City mid. Vengeful Spirit roaming back to base with the Venomancer. Holy crap, level 8.
A player's
Praise the
forces
Lord.
are under attack.
And Beastmaster back in the jungle, picking up a Vanguard. Vanguards are great on Beastmaster. I mean, really, all he needs to do is ult and have good bird and pet placement. That's the most important thing he can do, honestly. Like, I mean, after he ults, he's really not that useful. He has that aura that's nice to keep alive. So if he stays alive, he's going to be contributing already. He can drop axes. He can micro his little pig. I mean, it's not bad at all. So why not, you know, give him a Vanguard? Melee heroes would love Vanguards, honestly. Plus, it'll give him really good regen. He's pretty much just like a support aura hero right now. And that's awesome, I think. Lich picking up power treads. Not going to finish the wand here. Just going to sit on Magic Stick. Windrunner looking like he wants to pick up a ward. Nope, he does actually ward. That's what goes down. Finally, some people dropping some wards. That's why the Sentinel team hasn't warded much, because they've had this freaking Greater Hawk the whole game. That's one nice thing about the Beastmaster. You don't have to ward as much, and they're going to pop a smoke, but it gets disabled by the Invoker, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. A couple of heroes still being spotted. I guess, okay, if you attack creeps, enemy creeps, it spots you. Big team fight going to be going down. The Scourge team definitely wants to defend this tower. Lots of Plague Wards going down. Just looking for initiation. They have the Greater Hawk here to spot everybody. There are going to be no secrets for the Scourge team. Nice. The creep actually gets spotted and killed by the Necromancer. Really, really lucky pickup. And that was just summoned, so that's going to be a huge advantage to the Scourge team picking that off. Sentinel team's going to have way less scouting. Alright, here we go. Tower pressure happening. Tornado going down, doing quite a bit of damage. Nice little nuke there, about 300 damage. Wow, Windrunner being really aggressive here, trying to get a nice shackle shot, but not going to happen. Oh, he's got a haste, no wonder he's being so aggressive. Either way, not a big deal. Being aggressive there lets his tower easily pick off the tower, or lets his team easily pick up the tower. Chaos Knight will be going for an armlet, I love that. Finally spent his money. Arrow coming in, not quite far enough. And even then, Sentinel team was quite out of position. Looks like top lane is going to be pushing back just a little bit. Windrunner sitting on 1,700 gold here. Possibly going to start a Sheep Stick next. We do finally have Arcane Boots on that Earthshaker. He's going to contribute a lot more. And going to be able to get that mana pool up for the rest of his team. He's so low in HP actually though. Just a little bit far behind in farm, I believe that's why. Clockwork at a really good spot to initiate here. I really like this. I don't believe we see a bird out of, yep, Beastmaster is just about out of his pig. And the Scourge team's going to be popping a smoke and swinging around through the bot jungle to see if they can pick up somebody. Chaos Knight, Venomancer, and that Vengeful Spear with Fallout from the Clockwork. We'll see if they go on the Priest of the Moon. They'd be a little tough, though. If they can get the stuns off, they're going to be good. Here comes the first stun. 2-second stun. Slow going down. Nice Manta pop as soon as possible. What a great escape from Priest of the Moon. That was great. And now they shackle shot the Chaos Knight. He's done a lot of damage. Unfortunately, the arrow went north instead of towards that Chaos Knight. Swap going down from the Vengeful Spear, trying to keep him alive. A little bit of auto-attacking on the Priest of the Moon, but I don't think they're going to get him. He needs to back up. Nice Echo Slam from that Earthshaker. Venomancer's in a lot of trouble. He does ult at least. It's not going to do anything to Lich because it's so low damage. Armlet being popped to keep the Chaos Knight alive. He needs to pop it as soon as the stun. Oh, expecting the stun to go down, but he cancels it. Armlet is right there. Stun going down on the Beastmaster. He just cannot buy himself a level 4 stun. Will he toggle the Armlet? Nope, it's not going to survive. Keep him alive. Clockwork also goes down. So very unfortunate gank for OK.Nirvana.int. It's pretty much just sealing the game against Navi. I mean, Navi is just such a good team. It's really tough for them, for OK.Nirvana.int to pull out a win against them. at least right now in this game. They're just not playing as well. You can just see it all over the place. I mean, Fear had some really good ganks going on. PowerNet had virtually no farm.
Forces are under attack.
Pretty much the whole game. Invoker did really good. Clockwork did good in his lane, but I mean, the Venomancer was under leveled the whole time.
Town is under siege.
Just a lot of unfortunate circumstances, basically. Not really Shillo. It's not like, oh man, all those heroes kept surviving with like 5 HP. It was just like, I just feel like they've been outplayed the whole game. Roshan going down, getting picked up by that Priest of the Moon. He is their main carry. Does have that Manta, of course. Really good escape by him, honestly. Got him out of that Venomous Gale. And then the follow-up stun from the Vengeful Spirit would have been excellent. I mean, alright, you know, they did get unlucky because they didn't get more than a 2-second stun. It's the worst possible stun Chaos Knight could have landed. If it was 3-second, I think the Venge could have gotten there in time and dropped the stun, and that would have been the big difference. Could have been Priest of the Moon dying right there, you know, instead of other stuff happening. Priest of the Moon would have died, they possibly could have continued their push, you know, something like that. Would have made a big difference. Tornado coming through. What a epically long tornado. It's really cool. I love that spell. It's really fun.
A player's forces are
Harassing down the Venomancer with just an illusion. Picking up a bracer on the Venomancer. It's probably going to go for a Django next, I expect. People all over the place here. Vengeful Spear picking up some Sentry Wards. Invoker just now starting his Aghanim Scepter. Can you do an EMP Tornado combo undoubtedly? They do have a lot of nice harass, long-range harass here. With that Rocket, with that Tornado. But Priest of the Moon being really ballsy here. He's not worried about the enemy team, that's for sure. Tornado coming through. It looked like he was curving a little bit, but it was not. Just about picking up that Priest of the Moon. They're going to be pushing the top lane now. It's their last tower. They're 3 towers up currently against the Scourge team. They're doing absolutely excellent. PowerNet's sitting on 150 gold. Is that really all he has? I assumed he would have something right now, but apparently not. He did. I think he died last team fight. I can't remember. Windrunner starting the Mystic Staff next. Ultimate Orb being picked up. Nothing new for Lich. Everybody pretty standard here. Oh, Blink Dagger on the Beastmaster. That's the biggest thing that we've seen so far.
Are under attack.
It's going to make a huge difference in stun potential. He's going to be in the battle, tanking that with the Vanguard, dropping the Urn offensively, doing some good damage. He's probably going to be going for either, I think if they focused on the Chaos Knight, that's pretty much all of the damage from the Scourge team. And even then, yeah, I don't even think they can fight this. They're just going to let it go. There's no point fighting it. They need the uphill advantage, they need the side advantage, they need the stronger tower. If they fought here, they would lose, guaranteed. Especially because Beastmaster could just blink ult. I think they must have spotted that blink taker, so they're going to have to be really careful. I love how far back they're sitting. They're ready for those initiations. First stun going down. Creep wave is cleared. Here comes the Beastmaster. He's going to initiate on the Venomancer. Venomancer is not going to get his ultimate off. Chaos Knight initiated on these people, but the Chain Frost is doing so much damage. There's just way too much AoE. I think this game is over. Navi is just absolutely dominating here. Even the Clockwork goes down. I mean, look how far they dove to pick off all these kills. That was fantastic. That was really great. How did Earthshaker in there so fast? That's what I want to know. Oh, he probably got force staffed by Windrunner, I bet. Probably, because I mean, it looked like he blinked. He was just in there, you know? How are they that deep? There's no way he walked from here. Just initiate. Chaos meter going down, but as you can see, the extort levels are quite low. At this point, Invoker just trying to do as much as he can to delay the push, but there's not a whole lot he can do with that mech healing up their team. Arrow going down actually lands in the Invoker, 8-second arrow, and everybody initiates all of a sudden. Wow, look how fast those nukes landed. They land the arrow, and the whole team reacts. They were just ready for that. That was awesome. Navi's just such a good team. Yeah, if anybody is going to win the tournament, like I said before, MWAM also very excellent, but Navi looking really great in this game. Wow, playing really solid. I'm also really excited to see how well the Chinese teams fare, like how different their playstyles are. People always talk about the Chinese teams playing a little bit differently than the European teams, so I definitely want to see how they work out. I know they pick some heroes a lot more in preference. They've always been a huge fan of Ogre Magi. It's the 4-second stun right after he leaps, unfortunately. Wow, he swaps out that Priest of the Moon, but yeah, Ben's gonna be absolutely dominated. Where's he gonna go? Where's the Priest of the Moon? Yeah, it looks like it did make a big difference. Big deal. The Mega Kill going down. Yeah, this game's super over. Navi definitely going to pull out the win here. Windrunner trying to get a kill on that Chaos Knight. 4-second stun. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. There he goes. Nice play by PowerNet. Popping the armlet just in time. Baiting in the enemy hero. Chaos Knight going to have it. Nope, not going to get that kill. Invoker cleaning up hard. Yeah, Navi being a little too aggressive, but they do clean up the racks there. It's 24-10. Dendy knows they're being too aggressive. They're like, well, sneaky CK. Yep, pulling up that kill. Popping that armlet, dropping the 4-second stun, And oh, well, he goes down next. Too aggressive, he should have healed. So yeah, I think I'm just going to talk about updates and stuff. I know this game's over, you know this game's over. Yeah, so that tournament's gonna be fucking sweet. A 1 million prize pool, I think it's awesome because a lot of these players have been playing Dota for so long. In a way, they kind of deserve to have such a huge prize pool, you know? It's like, oh, I've been playing professional Dota for like 6 years or something. Like, do I deserve a payout this big? Yeah, pretty much. And especially the Chinese players, I mean, that's like their professional life. A lot of those players, that's like their full-time jobs. They play Dota all day. Kind of like the StarCraft players, they play Dota all day, every day. And they probably don't make a lot of mistakes. So some of the European players, yeah, they have full-time jobs, and they're all busting ass. They all call it boot camp. They're all boot camping right now. So they bust ass like 12 hours a day. They're all in person. I know MYM for sure. I read a report that they're all in like Norway or something. I don't remember where they were. It was on Ghosty Gamers. There's an interview with Melk, who is the team captain for Navi, or excuse me, MYM. Melk is the MYM captain. He said they're boot camping. Even Demon's there. So Demon lives in like California or something like that, somewhere in the U.S. And he's even out there. They're all landing it up. I don't know who they're playing against on online, maybe against like Navi or something like that. But they're all playing Dota 2, and I'm sure they're loving it. And I can't wait to play the game. Every time I say Dota 2, I just get so geeked out. I'm just like, oh my god, Dota 2 is going to be so cool. Scourge. Alright, I guess we can talk about this team. Smoke8 coming down for the Scourge team, trying to pull out a win here. They might spot Windrunner. Here's the Windrunner. 3-second stun. Nice pickup here. EMP going down. Next stun happening as well, but he goes and Viz. Wow, they even had a sentry. Nice job. And the Tornado's going to get the kill there. So, picking up Dendy again. Once again, sneaky Chaos Knight swinging through, dropping the stun. The bane of Dendy's existence currently. And let's look at some CS quick, just see how the game's progressed. 95 on the Lich, really hasn't gotten any CS since he picked up that mech. Going for a Vanguard, very interesting. He probably has ridiculous HP, 1600 HP here. The nicest thing about the Vanguard here, gives you HP and it gives you that regen, especially with that mech. The mech plus Vanguard regen is pretty fantastic. And he is fighting against the Chaos Knight, so I think it's pretty worthwhile to get the Vanguard, I guess. And the wards from the Venomancer. It will actually reduce its damage. I don't really like Vanguard on range heroes, but I think in this case it's pretty good on the Lich. He probably knows that he's not going to be able to finish his Aghanims by the time the game ends, so in a lot of ways that's another thing to look at. Will I be able to finish my Aghanims by the time the game ends? No. So therefore, just go for the Vanguard, 2k gold, and you're done, you know. In the future, he can still pick up a point booster or something like that, but for now, I think he's pretty content just getting that Vanguard. He's going to be pretty tough to kill, especially before his Chain Frost goes off. I don't think there's any chance of him dying now, as long as his team presence is actually there. Wow, Barizza going down on the Priest of the Moon, you don't see that very often, so that's kind of fun. Critting for 577, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You almost never see Barizza. The reason he picked this up is because illusions can't actually crit. Normally you see, wow, look at the damage being done. Wow! It's like half the Venomancer's HP there. He couldn't do anything. Stun going down on the Invoker, good target to pick. If Invoker's stunned, he's not going to do any nasty things. That's one reason I love that Beastmaster pick. I played a Invoker game against Beastmaster once, and I was doing good, but I mean, Beastmaster just stuns you for so long that you can't make anything happen, you know? Nice stun from the Clockwork, but not going to do much there. Mouthskill going down, and yeah, that's going to be the end of the game, undoubtedly. We'll see a GG as soon as this Rex falls. Yeah, Power Now wasn't even there. Wow, we even have an Aghanims on Beastmaster, really cool. It increases his range to like 900 or something cool, and his axes look so sexy, dude.
Players' forces are under attack.
Artstyle, it's illusion about Venomancer. He did say that. It did look like that. I love when that happens, seriously. It's because the Priest of the Moon critted and took out like half of Venomancer HP, and then Artstyle's like, oh, it's an illusion. I love when that happens. You're like, oh yeah, it's an illusion, no big deal. Don't waste your spells, and then he dies, and you're like, oh my god, it was real. That just like tells you how hard you're raping. But I like how they're being nice about it. Like, everybody's pretty easygoing. They know the game's over. And whatever. They outplayed them for sure. They definitely outplayed them all over the place. I don't really like the Chaos Knight. I mean, I love Chaos Knight. He's a cool hero. But he didn't really work in their lane. They just got outplayed in their lane. I love the Beastmaster, PotM, Earthshaker. It played really, really, really solid. And the Venomancer Chaos Knight was not enough to outplay them for sure. Just didn't work out for them. Oh, it looks like, yeah, and they had a Lich against, I didn't even think about that, but Lich has Frost Armor, so he reduces the attack. All these dudes, while Chain Frost just dominating here. Nothing Power Knight can do. Even the Dimension Spirit not able to make it out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Once again, this is Navi versus OK.Nirvana.int. It's from the Farm for Fame. It's an illusion, don't attack. And thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for all the fans, anybody that gives me positive comments. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. And so yeah, that's the game for today. I'll be uploading this, and gotta render it first. So I'm gonna upload it, so hopefully this will be up in about 2 days. And I think that's about it. I don't have much else to say. Priest of the Moon going for another crit stick, apparently. And we'll just watch this Rax out. I think this is the first game I've ever been out of words by the time the game ended, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned and watch my other videos. I'll be bringing a crap load of content now, finally, that my computer gets here on Tuesday. So after Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a lot of first person. I haven't done, like, any first person VODs in forever, which is annoying, but yeah, I just haven't really felt up to recording those, especially now that I have 2 monitors. I'm going to have to sacrifice a monitor for a recording device. And yeah, that's it. And I'm going to be doing a lot of Ghost of Gamer streams. I've been slacking hard because I couldn't stream at all. So once I get the new computer, streaming is going hardcore. 1 a day is my goal. I'm going to stream 1 time a day. And I think that's it. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.